Boom, 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 boom. Ah!
In the heart of Europe's bloodiest conflict since World War II, a new shadow has emerged on the battlefield. And it doesn't bear the Russian flag. It speaks Mandarin.
Boom, 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 boom.
Tonight, the question isn't just who is fighting in Ukraine, but why Beijing's fingerprints are turning up on Russian rifles. Because for the first time in over 3 years of this war, Chinese soldiers have reportedly been captured by Ukraine, and that changes everything. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy made the explosive revelation. 2 Chinese nationals captured in Ukraine's Donetsk region, a territory seized by Russia since 2022. They weren't tourists, they weren't aid workers, they were fighting, with Russian troops, armed and ready, with proper identification documents, bank cards, personal data, proof, according to Kyiv, that these weren't rogue actors. These were boots on ground, fighting under Putin's flag. While on the other hand, Beijing calls the claims totally unfounded. They say, China's position is clear, but it looks like China's so-called neutrality in the Russia-Ukraine war is cracking. For over 2 years, Beijing has danced on a diplomatic tightrope, claiming to be a peace broker while quietly fueling Moscow's war machine. They voted against condemning Russia in the UN. They've abstained on calls for troop withdrawal. They've flooded Russian markets with microchips and machinery used to build weapons. And when Western companies left Moscow in protest, China's tech giants moved in. So it looks like they are not the peacekeeper. In fact, they are a silent partner in war. And Zelenskyy isn't mincing words either. He's sounding the alarm. Russia is pulling in allies, and the world must respond. Because if Chinese boots on Ukrainian soil are now a reality, this isn't just a crack in China's neutrality. It's a geopolitical earthquake.
I had phone conversation with a leader of China by phone. He said that he will not sell any weapon to Russia. That is the first. We'll see with you. We'll see. But he said to me, if he is a respectable person, he will not, because he gave me the word.
And to understand how we got here, we need to understand the dragon-bear relationship behind the scenes. China and Russia have a long, complicated history, marked by moments of strategic partnership and underlying distrust regarding communist doctrine and the country's extensive 2,600-mile shared border. They're not formal military allies. No treaty binds them to defend one another. Yet their alignment has deepened, driven less by love and more by a common enemy. China and Russia tend to back, or at least not oppose each other at the UN Security Council, where both are veto-wielding permanent members. Neither has vetoed a Security Council resolution without the other's support since 2004. Although they have different interests in Central Asia, Russia has focused on supporting the security and political stability of allied former Soviet republics, while China has focused on bolstering trade and economic development. They have avoided conflict with each other and have collaborated to maintain regional security through the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Xi called Putin his best friend and colleague. Putin, in turn, has referred to Xi as a dear friend. They toast each other at summits. They praise each other's authoritarian grip. And they share a vision, a world order where Western influence is cut down to size. So the real question is, are Chinese soldiers really fighting for Russia? And if yes, is this the first time Chinese soldiers are fighting for Russia, or just the first time they got caught? And what does it mean when the world's second largest military is now showing up on European battlefields? Will the West speak up or stay silent, fearing the price of confronting Beijing? And what does peace even mean when neutral powers are playing both sides of the war?